Alright, I'm over at Carp. Moon trees behind me. I don't even know if this thing blooms or not, but I think it's got to be still alive. I don't know. But let's talk today a little bit about addiction. Been working with some folks trying to get some people some help. I know plenty of people. One in particular is famous is Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob, Strike Back. You know those movies. They have a podcast that they do. It's called Jay and Silent Bob Get Old. And if you go back to the very beginnings, this was put together to keep Jason Mewes sober. And I can't remember if it starts on day one or of his sobriety, but it's somewhere near the beginning. And they just rehash, and he's got to be somewhere around 2 or 3 years sober now. And since he's gotten sober off heroin, pills, anything that you can shove down your face to fuck you up. And, you know, this guy was very successful in life, you know, through doing those movies, but it didn't matter. You know, sometimes when people have that much creativity or they have so many problems in their life that you just can't handle, and they just been brought up in, you know, with addiction. You know, I believe his mom was a drug dealer and, you know, got him started at a young age, and continued from there because he thought that was the only way to live life. But it's not the way. I mean, and they preach, and it's true. If you can handle your high, you know, if you like to go out and have a couple beers, maybe smoke a J, you know, if you can handle it, that's fine. But when you can't handle it, when it starts affecting your life and the lives of other people, you got to get some help, and there's plenty of help out there. And once you put it out there that you need help and start seeking it, people will seem to come from out of nowhere to help you. So definitely, if you're struggling with something, just throw it out there. Facebook, I don't care what you do, get your problem out there. So once you admit to it, there's plenty of programs, and you don't have to have insurance, you don't have to have any of this stuff. They're set up through the state because the government's the ones that created these drugs, and so therefore they are responsible for taking care of these addictions. So definitely, if you have a problem, you know, you can hit me up. I can hook you up with the people that can solve it for you. You know, I mean, ultimately you got to do it yourself, whether you get yourself into some type of halfway house or a sober house or some type of rehab program, but you got to stick with it. They're going to try and make you stable and then send you back out in the streets. And sometimes that's not enough, because if you continue to surround yourself with these same types of people, they will drag you back down. You better frickin' believe it. You know, they're addicts, and then you got your drug pushers out there, and they don't give a shit. They want their money, you know, and they'll get it any way possible. They're bad people. And we got a really good task force going on here in Potter County, headed by our DA, Andy Watson. They're really making some big gains in the fight against the heroin use and the drug use here in Potter County. So try to work closely with their office and get these people the help they need before they die. You know, it's not their fault. You know, everybody makes mistakes, and you get a lot of assholes out there to say let them die. Well, you know, keep spreading that negativity, and I hope none of your family members ever get into a situation where they need help. You know, because I'm sure you would just go to them and say, you know, maybe it's your daughter, maybe it's your cousin, maybe it's your own wife, and when they get addicted to something because of whatever reason, I hope you wouldn't go to them and be like, well, you can just die. Sorry, you know, you made a shitty decision. You know, that's a horrible way to look at things. There are people that need help, you know, and it's definitely out there. So it's been kind of an emotionally draining day for me. I got a lot of other stuff going on. I secured some credit so I can get the things with my brewery going on. So that was a very big step for me today. I can finally not have all this massive high interest credit card debt. I can have some low interest debt and you know, get shit taken care of that I need to, and really get this thing rolling, pay my lawyer and do the things that I need to do to get that rolling, and still helping other people. You know, there's 2 people I even helped today, but I'm not here to drive my ego through the ceiling. It's just these things that I do. It doesn't matter. People have their dream and they give up on it, whether they think they're too old or, you know, they don't have enough talent. Talent is a thing, but it's your work ethic that's really going to make that skill. So if you even have a shred of talent in whatever you do, drawing, painting, playing guitar, you got to practice every day, and you'll get better. I mean, it doesn't matter your age. Christ, I know of a bodybuilder that's well into his 70s, I think, and entering into competitions. It doesn't matter. Age is simply a number. Time doesn't exist. It really doesn't. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. If you're having trouble, You know, you can hit me up anytime, Facebook, YouTube comments, anything you need, and I'll try and get you the help you need. But I've done it for many people. So you guys all take care out there today. You know, seek out help if you need it. And I'm going to get rolling here. So love you all. Bye-bye.